Hi, I'm Carolyn with AccuQuilt, and welcome back to the Angle Play Block of the Month designed by Lyn Kenny of KennyKreations. The Angle Play Block of the Month is exclusive to our email subscribers. So if you're not yet enrolled, go to AccuQuilt.com, enter in your email address, and you'll begin receiving 2 new block patterns each month. Now don't worry, if you've missed out on the first several blocks, you can get enrolled today and you'll have access to all of the previous blocks that you've missed, along with our die list and fabric requirements PDF. Now what this does for you, this shows you exactly what Go and Studio dies are needed to make this entire sampler quilt, along with the fabric requirements. So this shows you exactly how much fabric that you need to make everything on this quilt. So to get started today, we are going to focus on block number 3, which is our Whirlpool block. And just as we have it with our die list and fabric requirements, this shows you exactly what Go and Studio dies you need along with the fabric requirements. So for this particular Whirlpool block, we do need 2 different Go dies, and those 2 dies happen to be our Go parallelogram along with our Go 3-inch finished half square triangles. So today I'm going to show you how to use the parallelogram. There is a little trick that goes along with it for this block. Now, as you can see here with the finished Whirlpool block, all of our parallelograms are going in the exact same direction. So it's important that when you're cutting them out, all of your fabric is patterned side up. So what I mean by that is where you might want to take a strip, for example, and fan fold your fabric. You can see that the fabric, one side of this is the pattern side down. You want to ensure that your fabric layers are all fabric side up. So I've got 2 layers of fabric right here, both fabric side up that I'm going to lie on our die. And it is important to also ensure that you are cutting on the lengthwise grain. For more cutting tips on how to cut with the lengthwise grain, go to AccuQuilt University to learn more to ensure that you get those accurate cuts each and every time. So once you've lied your fabric right on top of the die board, you're going to take your Go cutting mat and lie it right on top, and then you're going to roll it right through your Go fabric cutter. And just as you can with all of our other Go dies, you can easily cut up to 6 layers of fabric with your Go fabric cutter, and it's super easy. So we'll slide our cutting mat off, and then as you can see, we have perfect parallelograms both facing in the same direction. So this is exactly what you need to do to cut out this particular shape for this quilt. So once you've cut out all of the shapes that you need using your half square triangles and your parallelograms, you're ready to start assembling your block. And the first unit on this particular block that you're going to want to put together are your 3-inch finished half square triangles. So you're going to have 4 of these, and you're going to make these units here using 4 of those half square triangles. After you've completed each of these units, you're going to want to complete your parallelogram. So the parallelogram that we just cut out, you're going to use those 3-inch finished half square triangles and sew them to both sides of your parallelogram. So once this unit is complete, along with this one, you're going to sew these together, and this makes 1/4 of your block. So once you've got all 4 quarters of your block, you're ready to sew them together. And as you can see here, we've got perfect points. Those perfect points, definitely with the accurate cuts helps to make sure that you get those perfect corners each and every time. So as you can see, we have a perfect Whirlpool block here. So stay tuned for block number 4, which we'll be coming out with in another 2 weeks. And everybody knows that better cuts make better quilts.